So this is the Batman that I picked out. It's because I can take the coat off and transfer the Spawn cape to this Batman. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we'll see. I'm not sure exactly what colors I'm going with, but anyway, this is the Batman I'm going to use for a cape swap. I may go bright blues and yellows, and also adding a lot of chain. Got me some chain from Hobby Lobby, like this chain right here. Got me some chain. We're going to chain them up, make them look crazy. Anyway, so like I said, if you see this video, I didn't trash it. But this is what it looked like before. Let's see what we come up with. So hello everyone. So this is what I came up with some help from my daughter, Tootsie Roll. She gave me some ideas about how to do some highlights on this and what colors to use maybe. Meaning the purple, if you can even see it. I'm not sure if you can see the purple in the cape. There's some purple here. It kind of really light, subtle shading of purple. Not particularly in one spot shading, just overall. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's some light, there's some accents of purple going down through the back here. This is a little bit purple. This is purple down here, the inside. All the creases are purple. Maybe you can pick it up a little bit on the camera. I'm not sure. In real life, you can see a little bit more, but it's not as much where it takes away from the blue, I think. And that's what I was looking for. And she gave me the idea to maybe break it up with purple instead of the black, because I'm sure the black would look good. Not that I'm trying to knock anybody that uses black highlights, because that's the color to go to look so you can see the depth of whatever you're doing, the figure or painting or whatever you want to do. But I did not want to use black for that purpose, because myself and everybody else uses black. So I went with the purple. And maybe this would look a little more menacing if it was a black cape with purple highlights, or, you know, a lot of real deep purple with light blue highlights. I don't know. I like the gray and blue suit. I've always did. I like the gray and blue suit. So anyway, we'll get some close-ups here in a minute. Outside of the cape and the purple, there's some purple right here. This is not black. If you can see it, like I said, I'll give you some close-ups here in a second. That's purple. There's some purple in here. The suit, as the suit itself, it's gray. It was already gray anyway, but I went to a little bit of a lighter tone gray for the suit, and I went lighter with the on top of the legs here, the spikes on top of the legs, and I washed it out with a darker gray. Little subtle highlights here, like, let me get a little closer now. All right, here we are, a little closer. A little more subtle highlights here, like right here, just a little bit, not a lot. Just try to maybe break up the suit a little bit. The only thing I left original, if I haven't said it yet, was here, the band with the real light silver wash on the spikes. I left that there. I didn't change that. I just left it. I don't know. I just left that there. I just decided to leave it there. I don't know. It looked pretty good. I didn't know what else to do with it, so I just left it. It's got some black in it, so there you go. There's the black. Back here and behind the capes, purple, real slight purple washing out to the bottom. I don't know if you can tell or not. These are purple, like I said, on his gloves, or whatever hell you want to call here, his whatever armor plated, whatever gloves. This is all purple. The inside I did as well. In here, purple with the blue. Hands purple. The back of the hands some purple, but not purple enough where you can say, oh God, that's just purple. But in some spots there is, obviously. And right here, the highlights here with purple. That was her idea, to make these purple down here. Let's go to the feet and to the boots. Like I said, when I spray painted this was all blue, it looked really good. Even the suit where I primered it, it was white with blue, bright blue. It looked really good. But with so much going on with the figure, with so much going on with this, I figured I wanted to it's a whole lot going on. I mean, he's got a lot going on here. He's got you know, the spikes, the chains, the skulls, all the little detail, and I wanted to bring out all the detail that I could on the arms and the legs and the boots. But like I said, the boots down here, Let me see here. Let me loosen this thing up. The boot's down here. Let me get a little closer. See if I can get a little closer. With all, like I said, all of it going on, we had to do something. So I put a little bit of purple in here, and Tootsie Roll, like I said, she was a big help on this. The buckles here, you know, it looked, like I said, it looked good, solid, but it just wouldn't make sense in real life. Everything to be at one solid color, it just wouldn't look right. Just wouldn't look more. It just looks a little more broken up, and I think it did okay. Now with the chain, McFarland used to use the chain all the time on the figures back in the day, but now I guess, you know, with a lot going on and everything going on, you know, he's got to do mass producing of projects and figures. This is just solid molded chain. It doesn't move. I mean, it looks good. It doesn't look bad. I'm not saying it looks bad, but I love, well, there you go, the chain. So what I did was, since Batman took it out of his hand, so what I did was, I have the Rebirth Robin I did. Right here. The Rebirth Robin. I redid him in the videos on the channel. If you want to see it, I kind of made him look a little more traditional Robin. And let me get this backed up a little bit. So what I did was I took those out. They were real cheap looking chrome. They tried to pull off a chrome look, but it looked like a cheap plastic chrome. So what I did was, obviously, I drilled a hole through it, and then put a hook in it. I mean, a loop, or whatever, just like everything else on the figure I did over here, the loops, or whatever this is called, you know what I mean. And I dark washed it with some black dark wash. So that's what I did with that. So outside of that, I think that's about it. So now we just go to shit. Fuck. Yeah, so yeah, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. So that's about it. Now I got his chain back on there. Let me raise it up a little bit so you can get a better picture of him. Maybe. So that's about, so here we go. So that's about it. Here's what I used for the emblem. Compliments of Tootsie Roll, my daughter, of course. She came down and I was trying a mustard color I had and I didn't like it. So she gave me this. We put that on there. And then the solid color blue was right here, opaque blue. From Createx, or whatever you want to call it, airbrush water base, acrylic, of course. So now, let's go see. I made a base for him. Let's see what the base looks like. And this is really simple. This is really simple and it works really well. Especially, I mean, I had no clue how easy this was, but I'm sure people with a better skill set than mine, I'm not trying to say this, you know, anybody can, you have to be a genius to do it, but I'm saying there's a lot of people out there way more skilled than I am with building dioramas. But this is just a 101, you know, basic diorama base that on YouTube I went and looked to see how to make real stone, and all the people on there, they took some pink board, just like it's just pink board. It's just pink. It's pink installation board, and all you have to do is just spray paint it. Spray painted a matte black spray can right out of the can, right out of the spray can, just normal matte black with primer spray can. After that dries, you get it together and you just chip it up. You chip it up, make it look like it. I mean, when you're doing it, it doesn't really look that good. I mean, it looks pretty bad, but when you start putting the paint on there, it really starts. I mean, all you have to do is, like, I went with the elephant gray. Whoops, let me get in the screen here. Elephant gray after the black matte was dry from the spray can. Then I went back with granite gray as the light. Just cut it all to pieces. You can do it however you want to do it. I'll give you some close-ups here in a second. But I figured this would it just goes with the theme of what's going on. And like I said, you just take it and you just cut it down to size, cut divots in it, cut holes in it. But I did, with the base here, you're probably saying to yourself, why is this all looking all cut up and all that? And you got a big hole back there, but everything's, I just wanted the center smooth. Flat, whatever you want to call it. Just smooth. I just wanted a solid center. I don't know why. And I wanted it darker in the center, lighter out to the edges. So I did take a little bit to blend that in. That took a little bit because, like I said, I never done it before. This is the first time I tried it. So I don't know. I thought the base turned out pretty good for the very first time. You can get really creative with this stuff. It's really cheap and it's really easy to make it look like real stone. So that's about it there, man. That's about it. So that's the Batman on my so-called diorama rock platform, so to speak. But anyway, a little bit close up maybe, I don't know, and then we'll call it the day. Like I said, we'll get a little closer here, maybe, I don't know. Maybe a shot up top like this, maybe. Let's get a shot like that. Let's get a shot like that. Let's get a shot like that. Huh? Let's do that. Let's get a shot like that, everybody. There we go. See, that looks pretty cool. There you go. Like I said, I'm sure there's a lot of people that could see this and say, I would have done this, I would have done that, I would have done that. And I agree. I agree. This could have been so much better, and I'm not trying to make myself look like, oh, I'm so good and this turned out so great, but I'm downplaying it. No, this is just basic, man. This is basic. This is just a blue, gray, yellow, stone wash looking platform. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. At the end of the video, I'm going to put this little collage together if you don't mind watching it. But if you did watch this up to this point, I appreciate it. It's been kind of a long video. And that's it. Spawn's Cape, Death Metal Batman, McFarland's Toys. Thanks my daughter for helping me with this project. Thanks everybody that's been around for a while. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it if you took the time to watch this. You guys have a good one.